Hello, ball bags. Welcome to the penultimate week of the European League of Super League of Self-Playing Snooker, sponsored, of course, by Durex. Although I'm not going to do any more slogans for them because they haven't. Every time I tweet them, they don't even reply. Every time I ask for the £2 million they owe me, suddenly they go a bit quiet. I mean, they don't go quiet; they remain quiet. Thank you to R is for Rob, who's just subscribed with Prime, 9 months, and TX Hewitt, 18 months. That's what I'm talking about. Tom Street, hello, says, Richard, I watched the new Buzzcocks this evening. You weren't featured in the credits. What gives? I didn't write on all the episodes, but might be one I didn't write on. We'll see. I mean, I didn't write on it because they make it all up as they go along. I'm not going to say don't be a don't wear a condom because a Durex one, because Durex have not stump up the cash. There's a week to go, Ian Durex, and I expect that money on the table in a check form or electronic transfer to my what's that on there? That's my Ned Flanders. Hold on, not that way up. Look, I'm Ned Flanders. Should I do the rest of it like Ned Flanders? Hello, diddly dee. Why is Homer Simpson so mean to me? That's what you could have had. You could have had Ned Flanders saying I use Durex condoms when I'm banging Maud when she was alive. But no. No, it didn't happen. So anyway, it's very exciting. I'm trying to work out which two frames we'll be playing now. I think I've got it right. But why don't we bring up the league table just to check I've chosen the right frames. I'm pretty sure we want to save, well, certainly Me2 and I think Me3. That's right. They're the two in real contention. Although Me1 also in contention a bit, isn't he? I mean, we can't save them all till next week. So Me1 will be playing tonight. If Me1 wins handsomely, he will be equal on points with Me2. He needs to win very handsomely to get a chance of Me2 losing badly next week. So we're going to be playing Me1 versus Me31, currently in bottom place. So he really only won one frame. And Me4 versus Me10. Both of those characters out of contention. Me4 could, of course, go down. It's looking very bad news for Me31. Stop texting me, Chris Evans. I'm on the air. You should know this. To be fair, that was one repeat because I hadn't looked at it. This is a serious sporting program. So Sam Beckett needs to win, and even then, he's fucked. He's basically lost, hasn't he? I mean, if Me4 wins, I mean, female me would have to lose by a long way next week against Me2, but she is playing Me2. So Me2 versus Me11 next week. Me3 versus Me7. But Me1 could take it. So let's do that one second. We'll start with Me4 versus Me10, the least important of all the matches. But I should say that Norm MacDonald's family got in touch to say they were deeply offended that I broke the news of his death on this podcast. Live, more or less. It was more or less, I hovered over his hospital bed and announced his death. And I'm sorry, this shouldn't be about shocking people with terrible news. This should be about celebrating the life of someone who's happened to die on that day, but everyone's been prepared for. I'm sure you're ready for this. This will have been all over the news. Mohammed Hussein Tantawi maybe, the Egyptian field marshal and politician, has died. He was born on the 31st of October 1935. He's I think that's 86. I think that 85. That makes him, yeah. He's gone. So sorry if that's bad news for like the Norm MacDonald was. Hopefully his family will be delighted, and he can. It'd be a big honour to have the arena named after you for the final. So if you are planning on dying in the next 10 days, maybe die in 7 days. That's all I'm saying. Natural causes only. No suicides will be permitted to have the arena named after them. That's just common sense. That's just the rules. So yeah, look, I'm quite tired. Been writing hilarious jokes all day. We don't have to mess around too much. What else do we do in this? We're keen to know the results, right? And bet on the results if we're watching live. 110 excited people tuning in. That's be annoyed if Durex have got that money without paying anything. Without all this publicity. Freedom 1977 subscribe for 6 months. Don't forget, if you're with Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free and give me or another Twitch channel about £3.50 every month if you want, at no cost to yourself, no extra cost to yourself. So do that for someone, if not for me. I appreciate that I'm not doing a huge amount of stuff on the channel at the moment, but there's this, and I need to find that prize money somewhere. If Durex doesn't come up with it, it'll be coming out of my pocket. Thank you to Sean Keaveney. He's just subscribed with Prime. Thank you, Sean. Found yourself at a loose end. Watching this, that's good to see. Congratulations on your many years of broadcasting. There was a question on Answer Smash on Richard Osman's House of Games. I just saw it on Twitter. They used a very old photo of me. I'm surprised if anyone recognised who I was. Practically 13 years old. It's not that one. I think Sean Keaveney spells his name with Sean Keaveney. I'm not the DJ, he says. Well, that's no fun, is it? It is a different spelling, but I thought maybe you were going incognito and had changed your name to SEAN to put people off the scent, but I was clever enough to see through it. And I'm not sure Keaveney spelled like that either. Well, you could have just pretended. Sean Keaveney. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. Do remember you become a monthly badger. Go fasterstrike.com/badges. That's really good for us and also for you because you get loads of extras. All the money gets put back into making more podcasts. It costs a lot of money to put this snooker together, and Twitcher Fun. You know, just throw Twitcher Fun together on the day. Let's meet the players. We're going to start off with what would have been the final frame of the contest if we'd gone with the way it was laid out. Me4 versus Me10. Me4, I hardly need to remind you, is serious me, struggling very badly. Me10, the Welsh me, who was doing so well but has just lost the last 2 frames and is now out of contention for the championship, unless there are some points deducted, of course. That could always happen for financial fraud or cheating. Let's meet Serious Me. He's one of my least favourite me's. I hope he comes last and is relegated. How are you doing, Me4? A bit of homophobia there, Richard, I noticed, calling me Me3 and saying it's your most hated one. Bit of Freudian slip. I don't care if I'm your hate. If someone being serious means you don't like them, then I don't want to be a part of you. Being serious is important. The world is a serious place. We need to be serious, take it seriously. And snooker's a serious sport, my friend. I've been taking it very seriously. Yeah, so seriously, what, you won like 1 frame? I think I've won 2 frames. And I intend to make that 3 and possibly end up almost mid-table respectability. So, you know. Sean Keaveney plays in a band, by the way. Does it make it okay? No, it doesn't. I want a DJ who's just quit his job. Well, I wish you good luck, Me4. No one wants you to win because Me10 is the best. Well, I appreciate that people like the flamboyant Me10 as well, his beautiful lilting Welsh accent, and I just have a normal voice like a normal person would. But I'm going to get out there. I'm going to take it seriously, and I'm going to win the snooker frame. And give the almost equal. Will I be equal on points with Me10 by then? Possibly. I don't know. I forgot to look at the table. If you're beaten by a lot of points, you never know. You might overtake him in the table. I think you might be on. You might both be on 6 points. Yeah. Let's talk to Me10. He's much more interesting. He's just sitting down now. How are you doing, Me10? How is things going in the valleys right now? Oh, boyo. Hello, it's me, Me10. I heard that I was coming on to talk about snooker and to play one more frame of snooker before we have a little winter retirement. I understand you'll be going back to Me1 versus Me2 after this tournament's over. So, you know, I'm coming out there for the fans, the Welsh fans, fans in Rhyl, fans in Daffyd. Is that a place or just a name of a Welsh person? Fans in Carmarthen. Then Splot, I mean, really should look up some map of Wales before you start. It would just be the minimum you could do. I don't know what you're talking about, Richard. I'm just trying to think of a few. You know, I'm just going through all the Welsh places in my head and deciding which ones to mention. The Welsh Sea, Anglesey, sort of in Wales, isn't it? Liverpool, almost in Wales. So, you know, I've had fun in the tournament. It's a shame it's coming to an end. But, you know, what you have to remember, Richard, is that we're all playing for £1 million still, every single one of us. Because the highest break is £1 million from Durex UK. Don't give them publicity, because when I'm having sex with a sheep, well, if I was having sex with a sheep, I would still advise using a Durex condom, because there's a lot of diseases that can pass between species, but also, you know, you never know, you could impregnate the sheep and create an awful human-sheep hybrid. A sort of, like in The Fly, but half a sheep and half man. And I can't think of the word, a chimera. Is that the word I'm looking for? And so use a condom, just to, if you're having, I don't have sex with sheep, and nor do any Welsh, well, I'm sure some Welsh people do, but that's it's a lazy comic stereotype, and you just have sheep and use their wool and stuff and spin it on a big wheel while wearing a witch's hat with the top cut off. That much is true. That bit's true, is it? Yeah, we're on a big wheel, the big spinning wheel. Put on a hat, little frilly dress, and eat seaweed. We do all of those things, but we do not have sex with sheep, and that's an offensive stereotype. So, you know, but do use a condom if you do indulge in any kind of bestial behaviour, especially with a bat. We've already seen the crossover between the bat and the human community. Not been so good, has it? So it's a little health message. Doesn't mind. I don't care if Durex is sponsoring us or not. I'm still getting £1 million if I get the highest break. And I'm looking to do that. 18 to beat, I believe. Yeah, ironically, Me31 has the highest break. We're seeing them later at the moment. They could win £1 million and come bottom. It's a funny old game, isn't it, snooker? Well, not in this podcast and show. No, it is not funny. No, you're right. It's deadly serious. As is your opponent, Serious Me. Me10, would you like to call the Cocky Carrot's eye facing up or facing down? Oh boy, oh, I think it will be facing up. It is facing up. So do you want to go first or second? I will, of course, go second, Richard, because Me4 will go enough. So, right, cool. Well, over to commentator 1, commentator 2 in the Mohammed Hussein Tantawi arena. May he rest in peace. And let's get the festivities commence. Very exciting. Couldn't be more exciting, apart from the fact that Me2's probably won. Well, we will see, Richard. We will very much see who is the winner and the loser here tonight. By next week we'll know anyway. We'll have an idea, I suppose, tonight. Here comes Me4. It's just wearing slightly uncomfortable. It's just a bit of pocket billiards going on here. He's wearing slightly uncomfortable pants, as all the Me's are tonight. Just trying to get his remaining genitalia in place. Me4 coming from slightly further back. A few of the Me's have learnt this, and that was a nice stroke. Thought he hit the pink, but he didn't. But he's left the cue ball up there for Me10. Here he is, Taffy McTaffeta, very popular amongst the players and the fans. And you can see why. Look at that, straight in, bang, 1 point, bang. I think that might be the break, but he's going to go for the pink. Oh, he actually sliced that too far back. Oh, and he's potted the brown. He should have gone for the brown. He potted the brown, but he hit the pink. Of course, it's still 6 point penalty. So Taffy McTaffeta gets 1, but gives away 6. Calculating. Me4, 6. Me10, 1. And it's been a bad run of play for Me10. We was hoping he could put it back today. Oh, Serious Me. Gives that a serious hit there, but it doesn't go in. Me10. Trying to pot another of the colours. Actually, he's just trying to get a snooker down there. I think he's not done too badly. Me4 certainly, oh, nearly hit the black there, but didn't. Me10 got a pretty straight red, and he's potted it. He's not got on the black. I think he was trying to. Has he got on anything? He's not really got anything here. Can he just hit the pink? Danger of in off. No, he hasn't learnt from. I could see that. I don't know why he couldn't see it. He scored 2, but he's given away 12 points in his breaks. Calculating, Me4, 12. Me 10, 2. Me4 finds himself streaking into the lead. Misses, nearly goes in off, doesn't go in off. Me10 doesn't pot this time. Maybe that's a relief the way he's playing. Me4 though, easy shot into the centre pocket. He's missed it, it danced around the pocket like Robert Webb on Strictly Come Dancing. Me10. Oh, how did he miss there? And Me4 surely has to pot here. Nicely done, and a bit of spin to stop him getting trapped in that trap. Can he pot the pink? No, but it doesn't matter. He's got a healthy lead. It's going to be very hard for Me10 to come back here. Me10. Oh, nice pot. Nicely done. And, oh, is he going to... He could possibly get on the black here. It's his only chance. Oh, he's missed it, and he's gone in off. It's the third go in a row. It's actually got worse. He's got 3 points, but now he's given away. He's given away 19 points, which I know it doesn't really matter, but well, it matters to Me4. This could be Me4's way out of here. Oh, Me4 makes his first error of the night, goes in off, and Me10 will be glad about that. Calculating, calculating. Me4, 20. Me10, calculating, calculating. 7. Me10. Can he? He's potted. Can he now pot something, or at least just not make an error? It's going to be hard actually. He's not got really anything on here. Gone for the brown, and he's just hit it very softly. He's up to 8. It's not over yet, but Me4 looks on for... Oh, interesting shot from Me4. Oh, has not got it in. Me10. Can he plant this? Yes, he can. He's done it. He's potted another one. And now he does need to start potting some balls. Oh, that was a poor shot. But he's got up to 9. And Me4 only potted 1 ball. He's on 1 point. Should be on. He's on 20 points. And he's missed again. So it shows you don't have to be good at snooker to win a game of self-playing snooker. Oh, and Me10 this time, he's potted a ball and gone in off. But at least it's on the red, so it's only 4 points. It's 24 plays 9, and there's only 3 reds left. And I think Me4 may have this in the bag. And that's a nice pot from Me4. He's going for the pink. Oh, lovely pot. Oh, but Me4 returns the favour. Gets 1 point, but gives away 6 as he goes. He pots the pink as well as the whatever he was going for. The yellow. Or was it, you know, he potted the pink, he potted the, whichever way round. He's 6 points penalty. I think he went for the pink and potted the yellow. So it's now 25 plays 15. There's only 10 in it. And it's a free ball. Any colour counts as a red. Me10 pots the black. It's only worth 1. But that's going to help. It gives potentially another red on the table. Can he get this green in? Oh, he hit it too hard. I think he didn't think it would go through. But he's moved up 1 more notch. 9 points the difference now. And if it weren't for fouls... Oh, Me4... did not play that well. Me10. It'll be a very popular result if he wins. I know that much. Risking the pink. Will he go in off again? No, he's potted it. Solid pot, but I think he might have snookered himself. And the one remaining red. He's got a break of 7. The black's right there to be hit. Oh, he just hit the red, but he potted the black. So both players get 7 points added. I think that puts 32 plays 23. Serious Me4 has a chance to pull away here. He's potted the red, has he? Yes. Can go for the black, then down the table. He's missed it. Oh, nearly goes in off. Oh no, he's potted the black. It's gone. It bounced. He's getting a little bit of luck here. That's a break of 8. And Me4 up to 40. Now 17 points ahead. Still plenty of points on the table. Me10 misses a quite easy yellow. I think Me4 may just have the momentum here. I say that, but he's just missed an easy yellow, but possibly a snooker here. Yeah, good snooker. Oh, and that's way. Oh, it might come back on the way. No, it's a miss. He's now 21 points behind. Me4 can afford to just crack the ball around and hope for a pot or a snooker. He's got another snooker. It's right by the black ball. Oh, expertly out of it for once, Me10. Oh, Me4 jingles and jangles in the pocket. Me10 has now potted the brown. He's really absolutely hammering. And of course this will affect his standings. It could be that Me4 overtakes Me10. And that's a nice shot from Me4. And we are, of course, someone could get £1 million here with a good break. It's 50, plays 23. 25 points on the table. Me10 needs a snooker or a mistake. Is this the snooker? No. Oh, but in fact Me4 hit the brown and it was the green, so it's fucking hell. 4 more points. Just played the wrong ball entirely. Me4 is on the green. He's missed it. But he's got an absolutely cracking snooker. Me10, I hope that that was, the referee didn't miss some other errors there. Well, that's a long way. I don't think that can count as Me4, a little bit unlucky in the lack of bounce off of this bottom cushion. He has to play again. He's lost 4 points. Oh, he's hit the black. And he's lost 11 points, and this is looking pretty serious now for... And Me4 can play any. He's playing the brown as a green. He's got it. So that's 3 points. He's got on the green now. He's just snookered himself. Should get out of it. He has done. He's gone in off though. So that's something. 4 points each. I don't think it's 69. My favourite number. Plays 27. Me10 needs a miracle. He tries to play for a snooker, nowhere near Me4. Oh, Me4 just didn't even get down on the table to do that. He's given away 4 points. I don't think it'll matter. Me10. Accidentally, I think, pots the green. Doubles it in. He could go for the £1 million here. He should have tried for the £1 million. Me10 up to 34. 69. He's a long way behind. Me4. Anything can happen in self-playing snooker. Me10. Just trying to avoid potting the brown and the white. Me4. Oh, he's got in off. Well, it's getting exciting. That's 69 plays 38, 31 points in it. 22 on the table. Me10. I don't know what that was. It wasn't good. Me4. Oh, miscues again. Doesn't get any penalty this time. Me10. Me4. What's he done? Another incredible double. I think it was another accident. Could get breaker 22 here. Me4. He hasn't done it. Or has he? I don't think there's any doubt who the winner of this frame is. Me10 tries. It's not Me10 is what I'm saying. Me10 tries to not pop the blue. Me4 tries to double it. Fails. Me10 maybe should just try and get 18 points and think of his goal difference. That's not the Welsh way. Oh, and Me10 has got the snooker of his life there. I wish if you're listening to this audio, I wish you could see it. Me4 has called a miss. This could be Me10's way back in. That's even more. We missed 10 points to me 10. Me 4 has to think of another way into this. It's pretty impossible. And I think that one was close enough. 15 points to me 10. So that puts him on 50. I've got 73 plays. 53. There's 20 points in it. Has to be very... Oh, I mean, there's a sort of snooker, but there's a danger of potting. Oh, serious me. I don't know if he can pot this. Oh, he can. Oh, me 4. Oh, but he's missed the pink. So me 4 gets 5 for potting the blue, but gives away 6 for missing the pink. There's still 19 points between these two, but it's only one snooker now. And oh, I think me 10 might just have signed his death warrant. And oh, he hasn't. Me 4. There's absolute excitement here. Me 4 has messed up an easy chance. He's followed through, potted the pink, but the white went down as well. There's 13 points between these two players. 13 points on the table. Oh, me 10 goes in off. It was looking so exciting. Me 4 goes up to, again, 19 points ahead. Can we just get this over with? Me 4. Me 10 needs a snooker. That's not the way to get it, I don't think. That's just given me 4 a pretty easy shot to the bottom, which me 4's missed. Me 10 gone in off. Just when it was looking like he might get back into this. It's going to be a very high scoring frame. Me 4, can he just pop this pink? And how will it affect the scoreboard? He's done it. Ooh, nearly goes in off. It's over. Can he get a break of 13? Might be crucial. He hasn't done it. Me 4, I think ends up with 96. Playing 65. $96 playing 65 plus 31 in the end. It went all the way, one way and then the other, didn't it? Taffy McTaffert somehow nearly got back into that. It would have been the most amazing frame we've ever seen. I can't wait to find out how that affects the table. What do you think, commentator 2? Yeah, very exciting. Let's go back to Rich in the studio and find out how that affects the table. Well, I don't know how it affects it. Absolute shit show from me 10, wasn't it? Let's have it. Well, it's going to take a little while for Andy McH to sort that table out. I'm just going to wait. Me 4 is a clear winner, despite hardly potting a ball. How did he get 96 points? I think that might be the highest of the tournament. There might have been one where someone got over 100, was there? There was another incredible... Let's have a look. Me 10 has gone behind Serious Me. That is how amazing that result is. That's an incredible turnabout. Serious Me currently in 4th position with a pretty good goal difference. And I suppose Irish Me can get above him with a win regardless. Female Me is going to have to do some pretty good work to get up into 4th place. Could still come last. It's look unlikely, but it's possible. What a turnabout. What an amazing... Who would have predicted even last week that Serious Me would go above Me 10 in the table? Me 10, of course, has played 7, presumably lost 4. We can't expect Andy McH to do everything right. So he's put 7 for Irish Me. Well, I wonder if he's got everything right. I think he's got it right. He's said that Irish Me has played 7 and lost 4, but Irish Me hasn't yet played their next frame. It's a disaster. This whole table is a disaster. But I think he's got the essence of it right. As long as that goal difference is right, then that has to be one of the surprises of the tournament. Neither of these players are getting £1 million. That's all I can tell you. That's all we know. We don't know where they'll end up. We don't know where Taffy McTaffeta will end up. Could easily end up in the bottom 2. Irish Me's have played 6. All right, let's talk to the players now. See if Andy McH can sort out the mess he's made of that. I've got Taffy McTaffeta here. Hopefully the board will go away. Oh no, my thing's falling apart. How are we doing, Taffy McTaffeta? Oh, Richard, to be sure. Oh no, hold on. I heard that I lost the frame. What, you heard that? Yeah, I lost the frame, Richard. I was just talking to some of the guys in Wales, and they said I lost the frame of Snooker. Do you not remember from being there? Well, it's a bit of a blur, Richard. Blur, do you like that band, Blur? They're Welsh, are they? I think so. I think you're thinking of Gorky's Zygotic Minky, my friend. Well, that's your tournament over. Quite a disappointing end. I think you lost the last 3 frames after a strong start. So yeah, look, it's been repaired. There we go. Taffy McTaffeta. Oh, it's really different. Oh, he's miles off. He's in a lot of trouble. How can we trust them? He's still got Irish Me, played 1-4, lost 3, and that total 7. It's in disarray here. But hopefully these numbers are right. I'm trusting Andy McH, which I would advise nobody to do. Just in general. I'm just like I trusted Durex, and look how that ended up for me. So just try and get my stream deck mended. It's not mended. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You lost Taffy McTaffeta. Oh, he certainly did. And you seem to have lost all semblance of the Welsh accent. Go home to Wales and apologise to the Welsh people for what you have done. It has been bad. It's been a pleasure. I heard it was a pleasure in Cardiff, and I hope I can be in the tournament again to do better next time. Thank you. Can't be right. Irish Me hasn't played 7 games, has he, Andy McH? So, you know, it's not right. You can say it's right now in capital letters, but you've got played 3-1-4. Lost 4, and that is not fair to Irish Me, who's done better than that. Right, let's talk to the... Oh, it's right now, is it? There we go. At last. I mean, the amount we pay this guy, and it's literally another £1 million on top of all the other stuff. That was coming out of my own pocket and out of the Twitch streams. You know, we foolishly thought we'd get £1 million of Twitch streams each month. He's doing all right, given, you know, he's given his educational disadvantage. Let's call it that. Let's talk to Serious Me4. How are you feeling? Well, you know, I told you that I was a serious contender. I've shown I'm a serious contender. I could end up in the top 4. And been alright, hasn't it? And it's been a good thing. Good, someone's raiding. Sammy Snake is raiding with a party of 81. I bet they're enjoying this. You've raided at the wrong time. You've missed all the excitement. This is just the post-match analysis. Well, as the referee sets up the board behind me. Oh, they're all putting S's in there. Look at that. We will talk to the players from the remaining frame. Me1 could still be the champion. Needs an amazing run of luck here. Needs that sort of game, really, where he can get 40, maybe 40 or 50 points ahead. And it could be a contender. Me31, currently bottom, looking like being bottom at the table. But £1 million in his pocket at the moment. Guaranteed. Let's talk to Me1. How you doing, Me1? Just sitting down now. Yeah, Richard, good. I'm looking forward to this. You know, people have been written me off. People have said I can't win, but I've kept thereabouts throughout this whole tournament. And believe me, there are still some surprises to come. I will win today. Me31 is bottom of the table. This is not competition for me. I'm just going to be here to rack up as many points as I can. Hopefully, I will just... if I get the choice, I'll let him break, obviously. But then I hope just maximum break, win the £1 million, and also improve my goal difference so much that I can win if Me2 loses next week, which I think he will. So I'm betting on Me11. I beat her last week, I think. No, easy, 13 points ahead, and yeah, it's good. You know, I'm It doesn't matter to me if I win or not, because unlike Me2, I have a life, I have a family, I have a life beyond snooker, but snooker is also my life, and I do intend to win. So watch out, Me2. I'm coming after your ass. Watch out, Me3. Yeah, I'm not going near your ass. I'm not homophobic. Just, come on. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to return of Me1 versus Me2 snooker, of course, coming very soon to this channel and this podcast. Great, well, Me1, confident. How's Me31 feeling? The Geordie Me, of course, Me31 sometimes gets taken over by Sam Beckett. Will he get taken over today? Hello, Geordie Me, how you doing? Why, aye, man. Yeah, it would be, it was good, wasn't it, for me to play frame of snooker last time. Beat old Me3, and that was quite a turnabout, wasn't it? Because, is that alright? Did I beat him? How come he's in a position where he might... How come he's up there and maybe winning? Okay, well, is that right? That looks like I did. So yeah, I hope hoping to my eye man. Oh boy. I might be wrong, but I think Sam Beckett's appeared. Yeah, it's me, Richard. I'm back again. Final time, I think, for this tournament. I hope so. Still don't know what snooker is or how to play it. I'm still a Canadian American, and yeah, not sure what my mission is here. But I could win Me31 £1 million. And I'm hoping to get him off the bottom of the table, doesn't get relegated. I hope he does get relegated. Me4 and Me31 would be my relegation choices, just because they're shit characters. Well, I mean, I don't take that personally, because I'm not actually Me31. No, I mean you. I don't mind the Geordie version. It's you that I don't like. Well, Al says there's a 20% chance that you will die before the end of this stream. Al can go suck it. Let's get on with the sport. We're back to commentator 1, commentator 2. It's Me1 plays. Oh, no, let's do the Me31. Do you want eye up or eye down? Eye up. Popular choice tonight. It is eye up. Do you want to go first or second? I'll go second. Me1 will be breaking in the battle of Me1 versus Me31 over to commentator 1 in the arena. Thank you, Richard. Referee 1 has not yet set up. He got called into the referee room to discuss a few things there. There were a few bones of contention. Whether the players started going for the green before the brown and whether he noticed that in time. I think he did. No one quite sure. No way of replaying, of course, or asking anyone else. It was a complicated frame, that last one. And you can see from referee 1's demeanour how much it's got to him. It's a dangerous job being a referee himself playing snooker. He wouldn't be the first referee to be shot into space if he did something wrong. And that was a bit of a slip there, as he was an uncharacteristic slip as he set up the old green board. But again, doing it with aplomb, even though he hasn't got the right triangle. Oh, it's all over the place now. I don't think you can see it because I think he's in the way. He'll spared his embarrassment there. And Me1 is getting ready at the hockey. Who do you think is going to win this one, commentator 2? It's the same bloke playing himself, so one of those two. Well, arguably it's 3 blokes. Oh, Me1's gone in off straight away. Me31's tactic worked. Me31 gets a 4-point lead. And can he dare dream that he will get off the bottom spot? He can dream it. Here he comes. And that's a lovely pot. That was very confidently done. And could this be the break of the tournament? He's doing pretty well. It's pretty much the break of the evening. He's on 7. Oh, he's on 8. He's got a 3-ball break. This is incredible from Me31. Remember, Sam Beckett is not a snooker player. Oh, is he going to go in off? He isn't. He gets a break of 8, and this is incredible. 12-0, and that is already a big hurdle to Me1's ambitions. Me1 just about hits the reds there. Me31 not in a position to pot anything here. Bit of a push, but he got away with it. Me1. Look, he'll be looking for that £1 million prize. Either way, could get 2 million, of course. Me31. Ooh, nearly goes in off. And there's been slack play tonight. Me1. Nicely, bit of safety. Me31. Can he surprise us all? No. Me1. Could be a pot here for Me1. He's, oh, could have got off the mark, but he's failed to. And he's set up Me31. Me31 does not miss chances like that. Going for the brown. Another 2-ball break. He's doing fantastic here. He's up to 5. Can he make it 6? You know he can. The second 3-ball break of the night. Can he make it 9? He can. 4-ball break. He only needs 10 more points. And he's beaten his own record. Oh, he's got another one. He's got a break of 10. Bit of luck, but it went in. Could this be why he was sent back? He's got another one. He's got a break of 12, a 6-ball break. Can he make it 13? Absolutely unbelievable stuff. He's going to try a plant. Oh, it hasn't worked. He's potted the pink. So he scored 12, I think. Puts himself up to 24, and Me1 gets his first points of the evening. 6 points for an error. Very exciting that though, wasn't it? I felt sure that that would, for the TV show, that was going to be... There's still a chance, of course. Me1. His only points come from an error. Me31, you would think, was the player in contention to win this, the way he's playing tonight. That wasn't so good. Me1. Surely he'll get his first pot. He's got a pot. Right, they are playing for high stakes here. Oh, Me1, terrible miss. He needs to win by a big margin if he's going to have any chance of getting through here. Calculating. Me1, 1. Sorry, 7. Calculate. Error. Me1, 7. Me31, 24. Me31, deserved lead. Doesn't do so well that time. And Me1, can he pull something back here? He's got one. Hasn't quite got onto the black. Going for the yellow. No. No good. Me1 moves up to 8. But Me31 has been pot 6-ball break. Don't see that very often in self-playing snooker. And he looks just set. He's, oh, that black jingled and jangled in the pocket. Perfect positioning, Me31. Just something must have gone wrong with the algorithm. And can Me1 take advantage? Because if that black had gone down, I think that would have been Me1's chances over. And he's missed an easy red. Me31. Not making any errors. Me1. That was the first bit of play suggesting we had someone who was a contender here. He's missed the black unless... No, Me1 is just not doing well enough. He's up to 9. But Me31 has this in the bag, I think. Oh, especially with play like that. That was just sublime. He's going for the yellow again. He's playing the... Oh! No, I think even the referee had to see that. He gets 1 point, but he gives away 7 because he just put his cue on top of the black. 26 plays. Is it 15 or 16? 15, I think. Or is it 16? What do you think, Andy McH? Yeah, 26-16. And Me1, 10 points behind. Needs a big win. I don't think he's going to get it. But there's his yellow. Tries for the green, doesn't get it. Me1 up to 18. Me31 just wants a win, really. Be nice to get a big win. Increase his goal difference. Me1. Just hasn't sparkled tonight in the way that Me31 has. Me31 going for a snooker, and I think he might have got it. Beautiful. Absolutely exquisite. Me1. Oh, that was beautiful off 2 cushions. Me31. Oh, and I like what he was trying to do there. He accidentally potted the white as he was in the way he was trying to pot the green. Gives away 4 more points. It's close now. And it would be a shame for Me31 if he threw away this fantastic start. Me1 could get the biggest break here. That's 3. That's 7. Oh. Me1, incredibly in the lead, is 29 plays 26. Me31 can only equal his highest break now. Oh, has he got a snooker? No. Me1. Oh, he's gone in off. This is back and forth. Calculating. Me1, 29. Me31, 31. Me31 has 31 points. You couldn't write this stuff. And Me31, can he pop this blue into the top left-hand pocket? Fucking did, he did it as well. Me1. I mean, Me1, an unpopular character in many ways. Me31, equally shit. Oh, but a brilliant pop from Me31. Doubles up the length of the table. He just needs this for the win. Oh, it came very close. Me31. It is up to 36. Me1 is on 29. I think this could go down to the black ball. Me1's potted the pink. He just needs the black to win. It's not going to be enough unless Me2 has a very bad frame next week. Oh, Me1's completely missed that. It's 35 plays 36. Me31 has the black ball. Is this why Sam Beckett was sent back for this moment? No. Oh, unless... Oh, dear. Me1 has the easiest shot in the world, and he's taken it, and Me1, I don't know how he did it, but he's won. 42 plays 36. I don't think it's going to be enough, but it's the win that Me1 needed. It's been quite exciting. +6 for Me1, -6 for Me31. Just adding to the pain at the bottom of the table there. I think that's Me31, definitely bottom. That's good for Me11. Ah, what a frame. Over to you, Richard, in the studio. Yeah, well, we'll give Andy McCake some time to work on the table. I feel we rushed him last time, and I want to say he's doing a fantastic job. And it's very high pressure, changing some numbers on the table and then putting them up on a screen. So let's wait and see how that affects the scores on the doors. As soon as we have those figures, we'll let you know. I believe Me1 solidly in 2nd place. But can he cut? Will Me1 and Me2 top this table? I mean, that's the story of the tournament, isn't it? That them in 1st and 2nd position, their numbers are reversed. But look at that goal difference. The very strong Breeze would have to lose by 118 points for the normal man to win this tournament. I don't think that's in the realms of possibility. But Me11 is a good player. She can just clear everything. Would that be 118 points? If he made a load of mistakes as well, I don't know. Gamey. Right, coming up right behind Me1. All he needs to do is win against Me7. Oh, that'll be hard. Me7's not a bad player. And, of course, if Me7 can win, chance of coming 4th. The outside chance of coming 3rd. Sam Beckett, me. What a disaster it's been. That just one win in the whole tournament. -83. And female me, currently in 7th place. And, you know, will she get up there? She could get up there with a win against Me2. All to play for. Me2 could lose next week and still win, of course. But there's some action to go before we find out what's happened. Let's talk to the players. Let's first of all talk to Me31. How you doing, Me31? Well, Richard, I don't know why I was sent back. I guess I was sent back to win the £1 million for the best break. I thought I was going to better it today. And, why, aye, man, when are we playing snooker, like? Because I'd like to get on the old green board and see if I can win me £1 million. Do you think that's possible? Mate, it's over. You've done all you played, you remember playing last week. I've only played one frame in all the time I've been here, man. So, this is a sham. I shouldn't be being relegated. How do you know you're being relegated? Someone just told me in my earpiece. So, it's very sad. Well, was that Sam Beckett's mission to destroy Me31's chances of getting through? It would seem so, because I think the only one he won was when he played as himself. Well, it's a tough call when someone comes from the future, time traveling around, changing stuff, and it's tough. It's got to affect people badly as well. Let's talk to Me1. Gonna be mixed feelings, I guess. How you feeling, Me1? It's mixed feelings, Richard, because sure, I've won. I've got 10 points out of a possible 14, is it? I mean, not bad, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to take the title. Coming second or third is an honour against such brilliant players. Coming second or third to Me2, I'm not going to live that down. So, I'm annoyed about that. But hopefully Me11 can just give him a bit of a drubbing next week. And, even things up a little bit, make it look a bit closer. And I'm very happy. I'm happy for the fact that I'm just going to go downstairs, spend the evening with my wife. Me2's just in his bedsit. Be waking up early, of course, tomorrow with the kids, but my goodness. So it's a miracle and it's a privilege. It's magical. And again, something Me2 will never experience. Well, you can look at his little trophy and his £1 million and his free Durex for life, which, I don't need because I can have unprotected sex with my wife anytime I want. If I go on tour on the snooker tour, it's worth taking a few just in case you get drunk or something. But I've probably said too much. Let's just let's see what happens next week. But I'm very pleased with the way I've stood up to that. Very pleased with that result. Looked like I could easily lose, and then to take it on the black, you couldn't really hope for more. So thanks to all my fans who've stuck with me. We will be back soon with Me1 versus Me2, which for me is the real tournament. And although I think I am losing in that as well, that won't be the case for long, I can promise you. Me2 will soon have the smile wiped off his face, and he's cry-wanking it at the moment anyway. So there is no smile. There's just a sort of grimace on his face and tears down his face, and then a bit of spunk that's fallen out of his cock onto his face. I doubt he can shoot it that far. Thanks, Rich. Well, thank you to Me1. Thank you to Mohammed Hussein Tantawi for dying today and giving us someone to name the arena after. Thank you to all you ball bags. Thank you to Durex. Do use a Durex even with your partner, with your wife, or they might be being unfaithful. In my case, I don't know why she wouldn't be. She says she isn't. And I don't know when she get time. We never meet anyone. But just use a condom just in case. And use a Durex condom. Look, hey, I don't care if they don't give us the £2 million. I'll find the £2 million out of my own pocket. I'll do a Kickstarter or something. And yeah, back on Thursday, I think, for Ali and Herring's Twitch of Fun. Probably. I was a bit tired last week, and I do have a lot on in terms of writing this week, but I will do my best to cobble some shit together. And thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Amazing frames of snooker. Snooker was the winner, and from me and all the me's, I'd like to say a very good night to you all. Goodbye.